All right, surface area, lateral surface area and total surface area. Lateral surface area is if you only want to paint the walls of a room, not the ceiling and the floor. It would be the soup can label. Lateral surface area is without the bases. Total surface area is just what it sounds like. All of the surfaces, so the total surfaces. So if we put some wood paneling up on the walls, ceilings, and floor, the entire room would be covered. So that's total. If we were going to wrap a present, the entire gift would be covered. So that's total surface area. It's the net of the solid surfaces. It's the total surfaces, total surface area. So we're going to look at surface area on prisms and cylinders, and both of those have two bases. So if we have a prism, its bases, or if we have a rectangular prism, its bases would be rectangles. If we have a cylinder, its bases are circles. And on the prism, the sides that are not the bases are called the faces. All right, so a little bit of vocabulary. Area, it's the amount of space inside a 2D shape. And for us, we're going to have circles, and we're going to have triangles, and we'll have rectangles too. So that would be the area of the base. So this would be pi r squared, or 1/2 base times height, to find the amount that it's covered by a circle or a triangle. Lateral surface area, we're only talking about prisms and cylinders. So I went ahead and changed this. The sum of the area of the lateral faces of a prism or a cylinder. So when it's lateral surface area, it does not include the bases. Does not include the bases of the three-dimensional shape. Slant height is for pyramids, and we're not talking about that right now. Total surface area is the sum of the areas of the solid. This is all the faces. It's all. It covers everything. Capital B is still the area of the base. And for us, we're going to have circle bases, triangle bases, rectangle or square bases. Capital P is the perimeter of the base. So we're going to find the perimeter of triangles and rectangles and circles also, but that's going to be called circumference. So here's a rectangular prism that's unfolded, and I just picked these two bases. They just have to be parallel to each other. The cylinder, the bases are going to be the circles. So there's an example of some nets of a prism and cylinder. All right, we're going to highlight the bases on these shapes. So shape number 1, we need to name it. Well, all the sides are 3 centimeters, so this is going to be a cube. And the shape of the bases are squares. So because it's made up of all squares, it's a cube. All right, total surface area is all of these. So I need to find the area of each one. So this is a 3 by 3 square. So this is an area of 9. They all are an area of 9. They're all 3 by 3. That's why it's a cube. So the total surface area would be all 6 of these times the 9. So it would be 54 centimeters squared, because area is in units squared. Lateral surface area does not include the bases, so it would just be 4. 4 times 9 is 36 centimeters squared. All right, height connects the two bases. So just as a little refresher, the two bases are here. So there's our height, which is this 3 centimeters. This is the height. All right, our next shape, it has triangle bases. Everything else is a rectangle. So this is a triangular prism. And its bases are triangles. That's how it gets its name. And so we need to find the area of each of these faces. Well, this is a 4 by 3, so it's 12. This bigger one's a 4 by 4, so it's 16. This will also be a 4 by 3, so it's 12. And then we have the triangles. To find the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So these triangles have a base of 4 and a height of 2. So that's going to be 1/2 times 4 times 2. So the area of those bases is going to be 4. All right, so I just have to add everything together. So total surface area, I add up all of these. So 12 plus 16 plus 12 plus 4 and 4. So I get 48 centimeters squared for the total. The lateral does not include the two bases. So that's just going to be 12 plus 16 plus 12. And that's 40 centimeters squared. Our next shape is made up of all rectangles. So it's a rectangular prism. And its bases are rectangles. And I need to find the area of each of these. So this is going to be a 3 by 5. That's 15. This is also going to be a 3 by 5. This is 4 by 5. This is 3 by 4. And another 4 by 5. And another 3 by 4. All right, height connects the two bases. So right there is the height. So my height is 4. And I forgot to tell you up here, our triangle bases height is also 4. All right, so for the total surface area, I just need to add up each of these. So 20 plus 12 plus 20 plus 12 plus 15 plus 15, and that's going to give me 94 centimeters squared. Lateral does not include these two bases. So this is 20 plus 12 plus 20 plus 12, and so the lateral surface area is 64 centimeters squared. All right, our last shape has two circle bases. So it's a cylinder. And we need to find the area of each of its surfaces. Again, the two bases are connected by the height. So the 4 centimeters is the height. And that'll come in when we start using the formulas. So I need to find the area of this circle. So to find the area of a circle is pi r squared. So 3.14 times my radius, 2, and then square it, is 12 56/100. And so that's what these circles will be. And then the rectangle is 12 by 4. So it has an area of 48. So to find the total surface area is a 12.56 twice, because there's two circles, plus the 48. It's going to give me 73 and 12/100 centimeters squared. The lateral surface area does not include the bases, so it's just this one rectangle. It's just the 48 centimeters squared.